Okay, so if I can ask you to pop up question 5i, that's the one I'm going to go through in this video, but I don't have enough space to put the question up on my answer. So you can have that on one side of your screen and this video on the other, so you can see what I'm talking about. What it's asking us to find is the temperature change, the delta T. So how we'd go about that is I know my equation is heat equals mc delta T. So I'd rearrange that, so therefore delta T equals heat over mc. So I need to figure out how I'm going to find my heat. Well, we also know that delta H equals minus the heat over the moles. So rearranging that, your heat equals minus delta H times by the moles. You are giving the delta H in the question. It tells you the enthalpy of combustion is minus 1367. You're not directly given the moles, so we're going to need another equation, moles equals mass over mR. So to recap what was just going through my head then, I looked at the term I was trying to find out, and I wrote down an equation with that term in. I then rearranged it to make that term the subject, which means to get it on its own. And then I looked through the question and I thought, which of these numbers am I told? Well, we know what C is, it's 4.18, that's on your data sheet. We know the mass of surroundings, it's 250, it tells us the student heated a 250 centimetre cubed beaker. We're not told the heat directly, so I need another equation that has the heat in. Well, delta H is this. Rearrange to make heat the subject of the expression, and then do the same thing. We're directly told the delta H, but we're not told the moles. So I need another equation which has moles in. Moles equals mass over mR. Are we directly told the mass? Yes, we are. We know the mR from the periodic table. I know everything in that equation there to find the moles. I can then feed that in there to find the heat. I can then feed the heat in there to get the delta T. So if you're having to find a value you're not usually expected to find in a normal question, that's the way to work through the equations. And I would actually set all these equations up first before I looked at any numbers. Then I'd start putting the numbers in and just work my way backwards to the delta T.